When sending your invitation, you may notice by now, because this is part one, part of being able to control the meeting starts with what you do when you invite people. So when sending an invitation, rephrase your agenda into questions or imperatives that need to be answered so that when people get into the meeting, they know what's expected from them. So here's where I'm going to show you a bad example and a good example of a list of agenda. Traditionally, here's how people write their agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the things that will be discussed in the meeting. Number one, guests. Number two, location of party. Number three, budget for party. While it's easy to understand them, it does not refer to the person you're talking to. What exactly do you want from them? So instead of typing it this way, and this for me is a bit lazy, it's typing the agenda for the sake of typing it fast, but it doesn't capture the attention of the audience well. So my suggestion is to change it and say instead, agenda for meeting, number one, approval of 30 named guests. So can I get an exclamation mark if you see the difference there? When people see that sentence, the meeting will involve discussion of 30 guests and I am needed because approval is necessary. Number two, instead of typing location of party, be specific. Say instead, poll to decide on location of party. Is it in London or in Tokyo? So now you're making it clear to the attendees that you have to be there because we all are going to make a poll. And if you're absent, you're going to miss the vote. This is when people get to decide, I should be part of the meeting, right? Or number three, don't just type budget for party. Type how much are we talking about? What exactly are we doing about it? Are we approving the budget? Is there something about the budget that needs to be reallocated to somewhere else, right? So be specific. And in this case, it gives people an idea, should I be there or is it worth missing? Is it worth skipping? Should I be there or should I send instead my representative, right? Most of the time, you get the wrong people in your meeting because you did not clarify what the agenda is all about, right? Give us an exclamation mark again. Are we learning something so far? And if you notice, it's all about your choice of words. It's all about making it clearer to the recipients why the meeting is taking place. Why is it that you're stealing 1 hour of my life? Right? Why does it have to be a meeting? Why can't it be an email? It can't be an email because we're voting. It can't be a phone call because we need to see your faces on how you react about the guests. It can't be a Zoom, a face-to-face meeting. It can be a Zoom meeting because we can discuss this instead virtually, right? So no need to meet up personally also, right? So that's tip number three. Rephrase your agenda from words, from boring words or inactionable words into imperatives or questions in this case.